What's up, guys? Back here with the Bros Rebuild, John here. Today we're going to be working with the Jeep. As you guys seen in the last video, the heater core, we got the heater core out. Wait, no, and in the last video, that's right, we were talking about how we're doing the 99 swap. I'm all messed up. I'm doing the heater core today. So, the 99 swap, you have to pull out the dash. And I'm going to be honest, it's a lot more hectic than most people desire. But I was kind of might as well do it. So the heater core setup is right here. You pull the heater core by pulling 5 main bolts. Those 5 main bolts are, one's right here, one's right there, one's right there, there, and then there's one right back over there. One or two, I don't know. Anyways, there's 5 main bolts. If you could look, I'll show you on the other heater core here. So, as we go along, I'll take and show you. We got a couple things to move out of the way, got a couple things to get up. So we're going to go ahead and throw it on time lapse, and once I get to pulling all the bolts out, I will show you guys exactly where the bolts are. And in case you ever have to do a heater core, this is going to be all from an 89 to 01 when they stopped making Jeeps. 87, maybe. I don't know. I gotta look. If you have any questions, just let me know. But I'm gonna throw it on time lapse, and we're gonna get started. We gotta pull the harness. You'll see me start pulling stuff out. I'll let you know what we pull out, how we did it. So probably to start out, I'll pull all this side of the harness. You just pull this bolt, get all your electrical disconnected. The harness I showed you before, so I think that's where we're going to start, is we're going to start pulling this side of the harness to get over this way, because I need to get to the heater core. So we're going to get the heater core out, the harness, and just keep chugging along. So we're going to throw it on time lapse, and let's get started. Let's do it.
I love you, Bobby.
Got it bumping. Hey. What's up, guys? Back here. So as you guys just seen, I got the heater core out. As you guys can see, this heater core is just completely gone. The heater core should never split in half like this, I don't think. But anyways, I would tell you where all the bolts were, so here we go. So as you see, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work, because the bolts actually just threaded out of here. So the threads for this bolt setup is supposed to be on this side here. Right here's one. Right there is two. That one stayed, this one broke, and so did that one. So they all threaded right out. I'm gonna have to work on getting them out. Probably use a pair of channel locks or something. It's just threading these out, getting these all gone. So one's right here, one's right here, then we got one right here, then we got one right there, and I don't know how well you guys can see that right back there, but there's one right there. So then you have, if you're doing me, I'm doing a completely different setup. So I'm going to get rid of this hose and this hose right back here, this guy right here. I am keeping this guy here. I'll put this on later on down the road. That's the least of my worries right now. I've got to get the Jeep running before winter. My goal is to get this Jeep running so I can have this Jeep running and driving down the road for winter, so I can park my nice Jeep. We'll go into that Jeep a different day. So there's the heater core. I got a whole wiring mess in here to do. So on the 90, see here, give me 1 second. So I know 97, maybe it's going to be 90, Yeah, probably 97 as the year. Because we all had the same dash setup. This dash setup all the way until that dash setup right there. We had this all the way until 96. 97 is when they swapped it. So I'm gonna go with 97 is when they don't have it. They don't have 1 bolt on the inside. 97 is just the 5 main bolts. 96 and older, he'll have 1 bolt on the inside that holds it up. Right here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and figure out what time it is and go from there. So yeah, that's the heater core setup, and I'll figure out where we're gonna go from here, and I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, as you guys seen earlier in the video, we got the heater core out. So here's the heater core. I was telling you guys how it broke, so not going back in. I have a different heater core going in for here anyways, because I'm doing the 99 swap. So we have to get all this here out, pull it down on the ground, and figure it out. I gotta get started on pulling the engine harness. The interior harness. I got the engine harness already pulled. I got the computer pulled because they're over in the other Jeep there. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it out and put on time lapse and get started. Let's do it.
I love you, Bobby.
Billy got it bumping.
Alright guys, so as you've seen, we just got the body harness out. This is basically the body harness here. So that wiring plus, I'll show you the engine bay harness here. Plus the engine bay harness, which is this one right here. Plus this little bit of wiring. Is the 94 to 90, it'd be 86 to 94. That's all going to be your engine harness for the 4.0s. And then when you swap up to the 97, the OBD2, and the 96 actually, you're going to have all that harness. So I have to stick all that harness into this Jeep. So that's what we'll see in the next episode. If you have any questions that might be in this episode, I don't know yet. David's over here working in the garage, working on his axle. So that's the engine harness out of the Jeep. Well, whole harness set up out of the Jeep. Almost. I got the taillights to do. So the taillights are just, I'll throw it on time. I'll just throw it here. Ripping them out quick. Throw on a regular board here where the board is. So here's the taillight setup. I'll rip this one out and then I'll So it's just bolts here. 3 main bolts set up just like the 97 and above. Pull this one forward. Tail light. And you know what it is. Harness setup. So I gotta cut this wire because they had this spliced in so the tail light setup would work. Brake lights, whatever. That's gonna be your tail lights. So I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and rip this side out, and then we'll go from there in the end. Alright guys, back here working with the Jeep. So today we're gonna be throwing in, I'm gonna get the front suspension in. That shouldn't take me too long. Depending on how far we get on that, I will take and get the start on putting the body harness and stuff up in here. So we got the whole heater core out. For the floors for the winter, because this is going to be my winter Jeep. I live up in the northern states where they use salt, and I don't want to get this Jeep over here, my newer Jeep, dirty, well, rusty I should say, because it's just got a little bit of rocker rust there that's fixable. Otherwise the rest of the rocker solid. This rear quarter, we're cutting the rear quarters off. We're doing the cut and fold on this Jeep with the rear quarters. I'm going to buy a 6.5 inch lift with it. This one's the worst side. As you can see, it's really just straight up in here that's bad. I could fix it, but I'm just going to delete it because this is going to be more of a fun Jeep. I don't know what the plan is with that one in the end. All I know what the idea with this guy is, though, I'm going to DIY floors up in here. You'll see that in probably one of the next videos. But anyways, back on the suspension. I got to put the control arms in. We got to hook up the brake setup. I have the coil springs in. Steering's got to get hooked up. The track bar, I'm waiting on this bolt here. Because it ended up breaking. This bolt that connects into the frame. We're waiting on that bolt right there so I got to go buy a new one. So that's going to be probably in one of the next couple days. I'll go buy the bolt. Let's see. I think that's really about it. Steering, shocks. You'll see me throw it on time lapse and get started. Like I was saying, the interior, we got the whole body harness out. So this is all the stuff that's got to go into this Jeep. So we're doing, I got to delete this steering wheel. We're doing the newer steering wheel on this Jeep. It's going to get the newer steering wheel, but we're going to keep it the manual transmission, which is going to be a 94 setup. I got to swap intakes. I don't know. I know there's a lot of work to make this work, but I'm hoping to get this Jeep on the road by hopefully by the end of this month. It's September 23rd, so that means I got like, I don't know, a week and a half. Maybe I'll get it on the road, maybe I won't, but I'm going to throw it on time lapse, start throwing the suspension back together, and go from there. So let's go ahead and get started.
love you, Bobby.
Dylan got it bumping.
I love you, Bobby.
Dylan got it bumping. Dylan got it bumping. it bumping. Got it bumping. Got it bumping.
Alright guys, as you just seen, I got the whole suspension set up in here. So, the control arms, the springs, shocks, tie rod ends, it's all in. Only thing I have left to do on the suspension slash front end is put the brakes on. I never put the brakes or rotors on, I'll do that later on. I think the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to check the time. We're going to go from there. I'm going to throw it on time lapse here in a minute, and I'm going to clean out this whole stuff. Most of my wiring for this Jeep will be going into my mud Jeep. Just for the time being, just so it's out of the way, so I don't have to keep moving it in and out each day when I go work on the Jeep. It'll make my life a little simpler. Make the Jeep job a little quicker. So I think that's going to be the next thing. We do have the gas tank to pull down out of here. We have to pull the gas tank out of here. I gotta pull the whole intake setup. I'm swapping to the 99 intake because I have to use that setup. Power steering pump will come off, intake, throttle body, all that whole 9 yards. I'm gonna paint up the other throttle body that I have for it then, the 99 throttle body I have for it. I'm going to paint that up. It's going to go white with the Jeep for the accents. I think that's really about it for the things that need to come out is the gas tank and the intake. If I have any other things I have to pull out, I'll let you guys know. So far we've pulled out the computer, the whole harness for the engine bay, so there's no wiring in here, period. I pulled out the body harness completely all the way to the back to the taillights. The taillights are out. Let's see. I'll have to modify the... I'm not doing the washer motor in the rear, so I won't have to worry about that. I'll just throw it in the Jeep here, set it off to the side. That's where that'll stay. I think there's a couple things we have to modify, but there's not much. Whatever modifications we have to do to the Jeep, I will be letting you guys know. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it on time-lapse, check the time, and go from there. And probably get the Jeep cleaned out and maybe start laying in the body harness. So that's the next thing we'll be going in is the body harness. So that's the next thing you'll see me do. It's either going to be today or later today or tomorrow. So yeah, let's do it.
Dylan got it bumping.
Alright guys, so we're back here working on the Jeep. So anyways, I said we were going to put in the body harness, but I think we're going to take out the steering wheel. The steering wheel out of this Jeep has to come out. You see me clean out the whole Jeep. So I have the body harness, all the harness set up into my other Jeep over there. So you'll see me pull out the... I don't know where we're going to go completely go, because I still have to pull off a couple other parts of our donor cars to make this Jeep run. So I think we're going to start by putting the body harness in and go from there. So I'm going to throw it on time lapse and we'll go ahead and get started. Let's do it. Alright guys, as you see right behind me back here is the Jeep. So I'm just making an ending. I'm going to make this quick and simple because the video is running on pretty long. So as you see right back here, we got the Jeep in the garage. We've been working on it. I'll go into detail about the next video will be coming out. It'll show what we've been doing, how far we've gotten on the Jeep. If you keep up on our Facebook page, I did post a little teaser. So there is that to go in there. I don't know if you guys look on Facebook, but we are go by the Bros Rebuild. So go ahead and go over to our Facebook page and give us a like. And anyways, I just want to make the ending, wrap things up for the day, talk about the Jeep. So it's getting along pretty decent. I don't know really what to go on to. You see that it's in the garage, that's about it. We've gotten pretty, yeah, fenders are on. A lot of things have been gotten done about it. So, yeah. For a 5,000 build subscriber, one of our Subarus is getting built. We've told you that in the past. Which Subaru it is, I guess you'll find out. So again, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and hit the like, the subscribe button, hit the little bell, and yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Peace!